when you do that. uh, hi. It's been a long day
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
I'm hyped up on Monster
And beer.
Blue Bull.
Blue Bull. Wow. At least you said Blue Bull and not Blue Balls.
Let's just get that shit out of the way early. All right.
Welcome to Monday Mayhem.
Uh-huh. I am the one and only Metalhead Prime. That's me. And that is Lady Metalhead.
You about picked my nose. Stop it.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Look, we went live and lost 2 viewers already.
Hey, you know what? Whatever.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, they came back.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back.
What's happening, everybody? The one and only Metalhead to the Prime, which I already said. You know, it's mayhem. That's enough, right? I know most of us was over there watching Austin drain a tank with a bucket.
Like a poor man.
He's going to be busy.
He's
That's
going
a
to be
big
hurting tomorrow.
I'm still watching it, actually.
Yeah.
I just have it muted.
Yes.
But anywho, let's get an audio video check. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Well, I mean, I can see us. I don't know about the hearing part.
Yeah, you can.
No weird clicks. Yeah, you can hear just fine.
He's literally sitting right beside us. I can hear you.
Jesus.
It's one of those Mondays, folks.
I thought we were friends. Christ. All righty. Well, you know,
Happy Monday.
yeah, it's been Monday. Okay, well, let's get through the call of rolls here. Want to welcome everybody in. If you're just popping in, I might just say your name here in a minute. Wait, I'm gonna. So, anywho's and ways, I don't think one of these is going all the way to the top. Okay, now we're at the top.
But actually, I can show you something really cool.
Jeez, here we
Hang
go.
on, no, I can.
Does this involve pushing buttons?
Yeah, but I can show you something really cool. Instead of going down and like double mentioning names, which isn't a bad thing, you can just click on participants, and it tells you everybody that's participating in the chat so far.
You just messed everything up.
No, not really, because look, I can go back. There you go. You do you, boo.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Okay, so up first we got Lady Rorschach. What's happening, Lady R? How you doing? Welcome. Mark Thrilson says, "Good day, metalheads. I'll be watching, but zipped up in the chat." So we're gonna call that lurking. I have a cat in my lap.
Yep.
Just now. That was new. What happened? It went down. Okay.
You were using this one,
Using
Goober.
that one.
Oh my good Lord, have
Yes.
mercy.
Oh, you
You literally were using this other one, but whatever. Dude.
All right. Have you ever wanted to see a dumpster fire?
He started it. I'm trying to put it out.
Can I get through this?
Sure. You
All
can try.
Len coming in third. Lefty 3213A. What's happening, Lefty? How you doing? Sneaking in. The cat just farted in my face.
She does that.
3G. Holy. Wow.
She also stinks.
What the hell are we feeding you?
Meow mix.
Oh my God. That's sewer mix.
She is pretty foul, but
Wow.
anyway.
That's a good one. IHSP's Taint Tribe. What's happening, Steph? How you doing? June's making it in. The only Oscar here besides him or her. It's in there. Oh, let's see. We got Vibes pulling in. What's happening, Vibes? He said, "What's cracking?" I just say, "What's happening?" It's the same. You get it. Let's see. We got Mystery Snails. Annette making it in. Snailing it as always. Larry D's Chili Head Aquatics. What's happening, Larry D? How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you. Sketty Nona. What's happening, Sketty? How you doing? Rob Schilling. What's happening, Rob?
Hi, Rob.
How you doing, buddy? Lori, good old monster fish gal herself. How you doing? Skull. What's up, Skull? How's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. Let's see. Xanadu Doo. What's happening, Xanadu Doo? Okay, I got way too carried away with that.
Nah. It's all good.
Okay. Big Shrimpin' coming in. What's happening, Big Shrimpin'? How you doing? He says AKA Steve, but I just like
Yeah,
Big Shrimp.
agreed.
That's cool. Nathan Hoovy's popping in. Hovey, sorry. I'll get it right one of these days. What's happening, Nathan? How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you. Ricky De Hoyos, the one and only. What's happening, Ricky? How you doing? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think, I don't know what the hell just
I
happened.
think we're okay.
Oops.
I think you're okay.
Okay. Looks like the Zen Ginger, the one and only. What's happening, Zen? How you doing? Oh,
Just keep scrolling.
I
Just keep scrolling.
you just gonna have to. Nano Aquarium guy, what's happening, Nano? How you doing? I thought I saw. Maybe I didn't. I don't know what I thought I saw. I've been up since 3, so
AM, not
we're
PM.
just gonna. I'm sorry if I missed you. This thing's jumping, and I just poked my eye,
Good
and it's just doing all sorts of shit. I blanket high.
Sure.
All right. Hey, we're live.
Yes. We are.
And Lefty, I thought I saw it, but it can't. Yeah, it did, and it
Probably
farted
did.
in my face. Or near my face, which was close enough. But, anywho, and ways, what do we got lined up for tonight?
I don't know. It's your stream.
Not a whole lot. You never pay attention, which I didn't tell you, so it's fine.
No, you didn't tell me. You told me that you made a post saying that there was a lot for you to talk about, and that's it.
Well, I do have a lot to talk about. There's actually the P word. You done?
Yeah, sorry.
Sure.
Yes.
Progress! That was good timing, actually. I know you almost died, but
I kind of almost did, but
it's worth it
it's
for
fine.
ratings.
It's fine.
What you do for ratings?
Sure.
Views. That's what we call them in YouTube land. I don't know. Anywho, the saltwater tank. Progress being made in the saltwater tank.
Yes.
As we speak, there's a bacteria bloom in there. I hope.
I'm pretty sure it's bacteria bloom.
I'm kind of just letting it go. I'm not touching it. Just doing it. Let it go.
Pretty sure.
We had to kind of restart and reset and do some things to it over, what was that? That was last week. So, anyways, it's, I'd call it, it cleared up today, but yesterday it got really cloudy all of a sudden, which I'm like, oh, that's a good sign. So we believe bacteria bloom may be a factor, and that is awesome. That means it's getting closer. And that's it. That's all I got.
Have a good night. Okay, bye.
See you guys.
Let's see. I saw some people sneak in here.
I highlighted their names and said hello.
You did?
I did. We had Shark Fin Adventures and My Fish Tanks Aquatics. I highlighted both of their comments and waved while you were talking. So
How's it hanging? How's it going? How's it been?
I feel like that might be the better way to go, though. Like while you're in the middle of talking, I just kind of keep an eye on the chat, highlight, and wave so that you guys at least know you're being acknowledged because he talks too much.
Did I say hi to Mike?
You did.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Listen.
He said, "What's yeah?"
I've
He
been
says,
up
"What's
since-
cracking?"
Don't fart in my face again. I've been up since 3. Well, before that, but yeah, just I'm running on adrenaline and Monster and beer. So
Oh,
it's ought to be an interesting
Oh.
night. No.
oh, she's making biscuits.
Anyways, we also got some more progress done on the infamous 40-gallon.
Yes.
And by that progress, I mean determined what we're going to do.
No, the tank is upstairs on the stand.
What? I thought that happened last week. Oh, no, it didn't. Wait,
I think we might have talked about it, but
I don't know. I wasn't there.
so
I might have been.
the tank is upstairs and it's on the stand, but we did find out that it is extremely not level.
Yeah. It. You know, I kind of wondered when we got handed a bunch of shims. I'm like, what are the shims? Why? Well, that's cool. I'll take shims. Whatever. And then I put the tank on top of the stand and I went, oh, okay, there's why there were shims. And then I took the tank back off, flipped it over, and thought maybe it's just that side. No.
So this might actually be like, I don't know if this is for us or everybody in the chat or whatever, but Vibe says favorite cookie. For me, this is easy. Snickerdoodle, and more specifically, Jenna P's Snickerdoodles, because that woman can make an awesome Snickerdoodle. Just saying. They're great.
I concur.
We had those at the Clash last year, and they are phenomenal. And then he followed it up with favorite soft drink.
Pepsi.
Yes. Absolutely Pepsi.
All right. So we determined what we're going to do. We're going to sand the stand down a little bit. Worst case, I'll just build a new one. I don't trust that. This just bends and twists, and I just don't like that. I mean, I'm up for doing sketchy stuff. I mean, you can see like 3/4 of an inch gap there. It's fine. But I don't trust that. That over a period of time, I think that would cause some issues. So we're just gonna take the old sander out, and I'm gonna get a good workout. You know, by me doing workout, just be controlling the thing. I'm gonna let the sander do the work because come on, I'm lazy. But we'll we'll try to get that stand sorted out. If not, I kind of don't like the way it's constructed, anyways. A lot of 2x4s. When I make a stand, I use 4x and long deck screws. So may just scrap the whole thing and do a new stand, which is fine because I'm gonna build a nightstand into it.
Which means I have to wait even longer to set up my 40, but whatever. Oh, that's perfect.
Hey, come on in.
So June says, I've been munching on a big hunk. He's still screaming.
What?
June says, I've been munching on a big hunk. He's still screaming.
That's funny.
I
Be nice. Not really.
I find that absolutely hilarious, by the way.
Oh, so yeah, we got some we got some progress. I'm actually super stoked about that Salty Kelly tank because that just means that damn thing is finally one step closer. And really, the beta tank shouldn't take that long at all.
It's the whole setting it up, which I am ready for. Like, I'm ready to get substrate and plants and everything in it to start the cycle so that I can get my ladies into it.
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see what she does. The only part of this tank I have is getting the damn thing level. That's it. So I'm letting her do the rest.
And I absolutely love that.
Ignoring everything I say. And she's going to do her own thing because she's a strong, independent woman, don't need no man.
That's right.
See? Okay, that's the monster. Hey, did you know Monster makes this red can? And that shit is good. I probably shouldn't have drank 3 cans of it. I didn't. I only drank 1. And another one. I had one. I love Monster, but Monster don't love me.
No, and it's not going to if you have a fib.
It's fine. Anyways. I also want to rip the substrate out of Frankie's tank.
Oh, yeah, there is that.
I don't, I planted that tank for some damn reason. I dirted that tank for some stupid reason. And it is just not going as planned. And I'm thinking, might just scoop all that ugly ass, what is that, play sand or whatever that is?
Mm-hmm.
Might as well be potting sand, concrete. I'm going to yank all that out and just go with probably like a white sand just to kind of try and brighten the tank up a little bit because I just feel like I'm drowning Frankie's colors out. So I don't like it. I wish I wouldn't have done it. And I just watched a video on Sunday. Well, ironically, this is what happens. Every time I say something about my tank, I see a video that John does from KG Tropicals, and he had the same thing happen where he dirted the the 360 or whatnot.
Yeah.
Or he didn't dirt it. He put sand and rocks and all sorts of shit in it. And I'm sitting here going, man, I put potting soil and sand, and I mean, there's probably 4 inches of substrate in that thing. And I don't like it. It's not working. It's yellow.
So, again, another side note, but first of all, hi, Alan.
Hi.
Second of all, he's talking about the G Fuel. Remember how I told you Junior Metalhead got accused of drinking alcohol because of her G Fuel bottle earlier today?
Okay.
He's the reason why she's drinking that now.
Yeah.
So, thanks for that.
Great.
Yeah, because her grandmother thought that she had alcohol.
We got a bunch of people sliding in here.
I'm saying hi to as many people as I can. So we have Whip, we have
Whippersnapper,
Silver Creek, and we have Salient. Yes, Salient Aquatics.
What's happening, Silver Creek? How's it going? I don't know why that took me. This is okay. Next Monday, I'm going to try to get more than 3 hours of sleep.
Shane's also.
Shane, Salient, what's happening, everybody? Everybody just coming in. Welcome. Sorry if I'm missing you. It's just it's been a day.
We already knew Ricky was in here.
And Whip says sand sucks. Yes, I know your opinion on sand, Whip.
Alan said, I didn't hear about this. I'm going to go hear more about this. Oh, yes, Alan, her grandmother thought that she had some kind of an alcohol I don't know why she would have
Well-
thought anything that resembles a Gatorade bottle looked like alcohol, but
She also worked a show where they were having the midget racing. Is that what it was?
it was
The midgets.
it was the Royal Rumble, and Alan worked for that as
Yeah.
well.
And she got accused of smoking weed. Well, that's high octane fuel that's being soaked into your clothing for 8 hours. You're gonna smell funny when you walk out of there. I'm just saying. So, Mom, if you're watching, just saying, take it from me. I kind of know a thing about high octane fuel. Whoa, looks like we got Craig's Catfish Cave
I see
vibes. What's up? Oh, I haven't. That's
You
like the
already said
third
hi,
time I
Vibes.
said hi to Vibe.
Austin,
Austin made it in here. What's happening, buddy? How's your tank filling process going?
he says hi, Josh and Jessica, listening as
Speaking of that, Austin, you need to PM me your address because I have like 3 at least of the pieces you need. That as long as I have a couple, I'm good. I'll send you one. They're just laying around doing nothing. I might even have 4 or more. I'd have to go look. Not going to do that right now, but yeah, make your life a little easier.
a little nicer on the back at least. That's for sure.
But if you want that upper, what do they call that, cardio workout, then be my guest.
Well,
But
and
that's a lot of water.
arms and stuff, but yeah.
Oh, man. So, anyways, I didn't mean to be a dick about that. I'm just. So, anyways, that was jerkish of me. I didn't mean it like that.
It's been like the Mondayest Monday ever.
I'm literally running on adrenaline, and I don't have as much as I had.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Alan said Minnie is pissed at me because my boss unofficially told me I'll be getting the spot outside of Alice Cooper's dressing room.
What?
So Alan is
Getting
security.
spot for what?
He's security.
Oh,
So
when's that
he
happening?
will basically be running security directly outside of Alice Cooper's dressing room for that show.
When's that happening?
You already said that wasn't gonna happen for us, but anyway, I think May.
Let's
I think.
see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
It's fine. But anyways,
That's pretty badass though, Alan.
that is really cool.
That's cool.
You should go meet him. He's a cool dude. Very, very smart, believe it or not, and puts on a hell of a show. If you've ever seen Alice Cooper live, no
It's
matter
pretty awesome.
what year it was, it's always an awesome show.
Yes.
And I definitely want to go and see it again.
Yes.
I would like to take the youngest because Angel probably doesn't want to see it. I'd like to take the youngest, and then I could say 3 generations of my family have seen Alice Cooper live.
Yeah. And Minnie definitely wants to go to that. So
Yep. But man, I'm telling you what, the stage,
it's worth it.
the way Alice or Vincent, whatever we call him, Alice Cooper or Vincent Bernier, either way, the man is a genius, theatrical genius, just a hell of a show, an awesome songwriter. There's no complaints. Even if it's not hard enough for you, if the rock isn't hard enough for you, he has songs because he always brings in new people to play with him live, and they bring their own edge to it. So there'll be one album where it's like kind of speed, kind of pie, and I'm not gonna say poppy, but just uppity from what he usually does. And then the next album comes out and it's dark,
Right.
very, very dark.
So, and then he just said, I want to go to the show announced today, which was Shinedown and 3 Days Grace. And yes, Alan, I think you and I need to kind of talk about that and see if we can make that happen, because you know how much Minnie loves 3 Days Grace, and I really want to get her to a show. So maybe that can be another one that we can all kind of get together and go to. Because she actually called that too. She was like, they are hinting at something, and I think it's a tour. And it's a tour.
Well, the one I'm excited to see is Pantera, but I probably won't get to see that.
Right.
If I do get to see it, great. If I don't, I've already seen the original lineup.
Yeah.
So I just love nothing more to go back and see it live and not some shitty recreation.
Right. Yeah, Alan, that's the thing. I want to look at ticket prices too, because I am definitely willing, obviously I don't expect one or the other of us to pay for those tickets by ourselves, but
Oh, Manowar would be a good one. Larry D says Manowar. That'd be a good one to see. Guar would be a weird one, man. I've always wanted to see them live. Guar is totally different than Manowar, but I'm just saying,
right.
one's a show that I haven't seen.
Yes.
That would be one. I'd go to a Guar show. That's funny.
Big Cat,
I never got to see Motorhead. I never got to see Ozzy. I got screwed out of seeing Ozzy with Black Sabbath, which I'm super pissed still to this day about. But it is what it is. Can't change it now. It's been 20. Holy God.
Yeah.
Never mind. Let's change the subject.
Yep. Anyway, yes, Alan, Pantera is coming to Indy with Lamb of God.
Megadeth. Metallica.
No,
They're touring with Metallica.
it's Lamb of God.
Oh my God.
Is it?
Yes.
I heard they were touring with Metallica.
Well, they are here and there, but it's Lamb of God and Pantera in Indy, and I think that's like a July show.
Oh, okay. It's like Big Cat's popping in. What's happening, Big Cat? Whip said he went to see an Ozzy show and out.
Came out a Metallica fan
Hey,
back in the early to mid '80s.
yeah.
Gosh, you're
Well,
old.
that's when they start touring with Ozzy. Honestly, kind of.
Yes.
Ozzy kind of made Metallica famous.
Mountain
I mean,
Greenery,
they were
Illinois.
already gaining steam, but Ozzy kind of like gave them that push,
Right.
as he did with many, many bands, not just Metallica.
Right. Yeah, Alan, let's obviously we can chat about all of that privately, but yes, I'm totally okay with like 50-50 split on tickets or whatever.
Lefty says, you're all saying names, I only know them.
Never listened to it.
Well, you should start. We'll fix this at the Clash, buddy.
Yeah, we can school you in September, sir.
We will bring up YouTube on the TV in the hotel room, and you're either going to love it or hate it.
I could also totally bring an Echo Dot.
A what?
One of my Echo Dots.
What the hell is that?
It's my Alexa, because I'm not going to say it out loud or she's going to, start talking back.
Nathan says, I wouldn't mind seeing Die Antwoord because I'm a pit bull. Where's my Zet cat? That's okay. Die Antwoord. They're an interesting band. That's the one. Oh God damn it! I don't know what the song's name is, but it's like I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. It's like creepy. It's like
Yeah.
I like it.
Look at this. So, Mini Metalhead is actually watching tonight. Shocker. But she just said
Well, imagine that.
She just said use the playlist I made to school you, Mom, for Lefty. He would, for reference, I have played some of those songs for coworkers, and they literally do not speak to me anymore. So, yeah. And I like Lefty, so I don't think I'm going to do that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm losing my brain. It's my brain has left the chat way before it got started.
Jimmy
Jimmy
D,
P.
Papa Jimmy.
What's happening, Jimmy? How you doing, buddy? I've been trying to catch your stream. I think he went live. He went live the other day, I thought. Oh, that could have been a video. I don't know. I don't mind me.
I'm so far behind on live streams and stuff.
Dude, I tried to catch everybody's stuff, but it's just really damn hard, okay?
I'm literally getting to the point where I'm watching at work and I just have an earbud in my ear and the video is playing and I'm not really watching the video. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but I'm there and I'm lurking and I hear you. I just can't interact with the chat.
Oh. I tell you what, though. You know what? It sucked having to get up early for an inch and a half of snow.
Uh-huh.
It was halfway melted off by the time we got there. But you know what? That's fine. I got 1, 2, 3 guys I'm training how to use the equipment that I did by myself. So, and then I'm sitting here sitting back going, holy shit, I didn't realize I did all that.
Yeah. You don't realize the work that you do until you see somebody else do
So
it.
it's kind of nice because when I get back into that, I think I'll have some help as long as they don't quit. But yeah, it was brutal watching my truck drive around without me.
Yeah.
But I did it to myself, so it is what it is. But yeah, definitely going to have to take them out back and learn them on a few things because
Right.
I had to walk away. I had to walk away. I'm not going to go into detail, but I had to walk away.
Yeah.
Nothing got hit, nothing got damaged. It was just, why are you over there doing that when you should be over here doing? Anywho, in ways, that's neither here nor there. I did get started on Brett's Land Cruiser and adding the auxiliary fuel tank, which is bigger than the primary, which is really, how the hell do you do that?
Right.
But whatever, it's fine.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Y'all.
Hey, you're fired.
Right. So I just want to say that Jason is sitting over here in the background. You guys see him in chats. I'm sure you know his name. But apparently today, he is our beer assistant.
He's my beer winch.
We need one of those.
I like beer winches. You're just not that pretty. Sorry.
Oh.
I mean, maybe if you wear a push-up bra and jig your beard.
Oh my God. This just went really south really quick, but anyway.
Yeah. Oh, did I mention this is rated R? No.
Lefty just said, I remember the days of being my dad's beer runner. That was one of the first things we taught our kids when they could walk.
I did teach a dog.
I'm not going to lie.
I taught a dog how to get me a beer. I miss that dog.
We never said, when they were walking and they could barely understand how to talk.
They'll stand there and stare at it. He's not bright. He's bright in color. That's it. Literally.
We didn't physically say, hey, go get me a beer when they were old enough to walk. We always just said, hey, go get me a can.
Which one was that? I found somehow one day I had a giant black mass boxer. And he got out. That was Littlefoot. He got out of the yard, and this dog, anytime he got out of the house or the yard, he would take me on a 45,500 mile journey every time.
No way.
Anyways, one day I got him back into the yard quick, and I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, what? Cool. I don't have to call off work to go get you. Um, literally, this dog was a treat, but totally awesome. He was like my best friend. Uh, but I walk out to the backyard, and there's another boxer back there. I don't know what breed this one was, but his ears had been cropped. His tail had been cropped. He looked like he was well taken care of.
Oh, yes.
That was Maverick.
Yes.
Well, we never did find who was missing him. We
Captain.
put signs up. We're like, hey, is this your dog? Because I have him. Have beautiful colors. He was like a brindle fawn mix. Well, after a few weeks went by, nothing was said or happened or any of that. We're like, I guess he's ours now. And we had him till he died. And he was just so pretty, but he would go and get me beer.
Yes.
I guess that was the price he paid for me taking him in. I was totally cool with that. He wouldn't open them.
So, Salient Aquatics says may have found an FX6 for $150. Cross your fingers, and it comes with the DIY spray bar for it.
DIY spray bar.
Yeah, so a lot of people have discovered that if you get an FX6, you can take like PVC and drill little tiny holes into it, and it goes across the whole tank as a spray bar. And apparently, this one already has that installed.
For $150?
Hopefully.
You haven't bought it yet?
Right.
Where is it?
Josh would have been all over that.
I'm going to make a spray bar for mine.
Right.
Because let me tell you something, in a 150-gallon tank, that twin outflow, whatever they want to call it, is just junk. It doesn't work right.
He said Facebook Market site.
You know, everybody gets deals on Facebook Marketplace, except for this guy.
That's not necessarily true. We got a hell of a deal. Well, no, that wasn't even on Marketplace. That was in our freshwater.
No. I got a deal on that 150, and I got a deal on that 90-gallon. That was it.
Yeah, because I was going to
The
say
rest of this tank, I paid way too much.
I was going to say the 40-gallon and the 10, but
I'm not going to say way too much. I just think I spent a little more than I should have, but I didn't care because I needed a big tank, and I got one.
Oh, this is great. Aquarium Domain, hi, by the way, says was headed out to church, stopped to watch a little Monday Mayhem, and now I'm sitting here drinking a beer, corrupted again by the metalheads. Hey, listen, if we can do one thing well, if we do one thing well,
keep you from making bad decisions. Now, he's an awesome dude. I hope I catch you again at Keystone. That's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast this year, I think. I mean, it was a blast last year, but now we're probably the way it's looking, we're probably not going to hit Aquashella this year.
With Chicago not being on,
if they're taking Chicago out of the mix, count the metalheads out. Sorry, that's just how this year is going to go. I'm not mad or saying I'm never going again or anything like that. No. But we're not going to be able to swing going to Keystone and then going to Texas or Daytona. I've been to Daytona. I know what happens there, and you don't want me down there.
Alan just said, this whole family good at corrupting your brain. He only met you once for 2.5 seconds?
Yeah.
For my company party?
Aquarium Domain's going to be at the Clash. Lefty says, I'm a little pisser in Chicago this year. It was close to me. Yeah, that's kind of the same way with us.
Same.
I mean, there's Texas or Daytona. And either way, that's not a hop, skip, and a jump for us.
Well, neither is the Clash, though.
Yeah.
But
so
we can't afford 2 big trips like that in a year.
Yeah, and not back to back. See, last year it hurt, but we were able to do it. But literally, Chicago's 3.5, 4 hours away. Texas is not 3.5, 4 hours away. Daytona is not 3.5, 4. Now, here's what I don't understand. This is the part I don't understand. And if somebody has the answer, feel free to comment it. With all the law changes and everything, why do you think you're going to make more money going to Daytona versus Orlando?
That's it.
Number one. Number two, the Chicago Aquashella had a line wrapped around damn near, if not more than, a mile long just to get into Aquashella.
Right.
From multiple orifices of the building. Orifices. And you can't tell me they didn't make money. Or there wasn't enough head count or whatever. I don't know. I don't agree with it, but hey, I'm not the one that makes the decisions. So
yeah,
I'm a little salty. If there was one closer, man, I don't know. We're at the point that Texas and Daytona, it's like, well, 6 one way, half dozen the other. I'm thinking this year, unless they pop a third one out of their hat somehow, some way, I'm thinking this year we're not going to make it, which sucks because we had a blast. But it is what it is.
So Dave Farrell said, "You better be at the Clash."
Oh, we've been there.
Dave, we had to cancel the hotel.
We did.
Oh,
I see.
Things just aren't going to work out, and we're not going to get to do any fish shows this year. So
no, that's literally
sorry,
probably
Farrell.
going to be the only one we do this year because, geez, I can't do it. Maybe in 5.5 years when I'm at 980 subscribers, I might get to do it.
And in all honesty, if I could find a way to make Daytona work, I would, because that's my birthday weekend. So if I could, I would, because I've never been to Florida. So what better excuse than to go to an Aquashella and on the weekend of my birthday? But I don't see it being feasible. Those are 2 very long trips.
I want to say hey to Ledge too. I saw her pop in. I'm sorry.
I said hi.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd say
I highlighted and waved.
And Dave, hi. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
There's that Kyle guy again.
Who is this? And who does he think he is coming into our stream late?
Oh, Skull says there's a cichlid show in Wisconsin. Now that's not doable.
That's
what summer? I don't know. That might actually be doable.
Summer.
Not. I have a couple months where I'm not able to do anything, and we're not going into detail, but.
New local Austin, hello. Salient, we are in Indiana. Northeastern Indiana.
Yeah, where all the snow's supposed to hit Wednesday.
Right. I mean, depending on when that show in Wisconsin is and exactly where, we could probably make it, because depending on where, I mean, we can get to the border of Wisconsin in about 6 hours. It's not terrible. Excuse me. I was going to say hi to somebody. Greg's Planet Tanks, hello. It took me a minute to actually find you in the chat. It just keeps jumping. But anyway. Whip says, I think the reason Ed says was it's Chicago throwing a wrench into things because they're looking for bigger draws before they commit to Shella. As if, I mean, I thought that last year was a pretty big draw, but whatever. Yes, Austin Fish Show was brought up in Wisconsin for the summer. I don't know.
ACA, I know what that is.
Foxy!
That's
Hi, Roxanne.
that's the same one that does no. Never mind. I'll shut up. Oh man.
Salient says found a 350 gallon on Marketplace for $3,000. They just lowered it to 2,700.
Well, that's fancy. 2,700. That's a deal.
With stand. But if it's only the stand and you don't get any kind of filtration or lights or anything, that's ridiculous.
Is that acrylic glass?
Right.
I mean, is it drilled? Anything else come with it, like mortgage?
Chattanooga Ed, hello.
But it's not horrible.
So Greg said, come down to the Aquatic Expo, Charlotte in June, 1 block away from the NASCAR Hall of Fame. That's going to be way too close to the Keystone Clash for us, and because we're saving up for the Clash, that's also probably not going to happen.
Hey, it just dawned on me because I'm slow today.
Just today?
That's everything. We used to be friends. I used to like you. She has an excuse. You don't. Next Monday, so long as Mr. Chattanooga himself remembers, we might have a special guest next Monday. That's the 30th, right?
30. Yes. Yes. I was going to say 31st, but that's Tuesday. That's actually Mini Metalhead's first job interview.
I don't know what that was. That was me having a seizure. Too much caffeine. No. We, as long as everything is looking okay, I think we are going to have the one and only Chattanooga Ed up here next Monday night, which ought to be fun. Usually is. And I miss my buddy, and I don't get to see him in an aqua shell this year. I'm kind of pissy about that. But I get to see you at the Clash. I hope.
Yeah, hopefully he makes it to that.
So.
Salient says he thinks the 350 was acrylic. It looks like it.
Well,
but even still, if it's just the tank and the sand for 2,700, I could justify that much money if it was filtration too.
Well, you got to understand those tanks are custom built. If it's
acrylic,
anything that size is pretty much custom built at this point. So there's the custom builders. They charge more because you're getting custom built. You're not getting shit joints like you get in
yeah.
Paquian family.
I understand that, but at the same time, if this is a used tank, how many years or how long did they use it?
This is why you water test.
Does it hold water? What all am I getting with it for that price?
This is why you water test, and if it doesn't hold water, you go and get your money back. Or somebody gets a giant fish tank dropped on their vehicle.
The smartest thing to do for that much money, the smartest thing to do with that for that much money is to tell them that you want to come and see the tank, but you want to see the tank with water in it. So that you're completely avoiding all of that. Have them have it sitting outside with water in it. Okay, cool. You see.
Well, here's the thing.
And then you drain it. You just.
That tank that Frankie in, the picture that he used to sell it, had water in the tank. Now, when I got there, I could tell it had water in it. I'm surprised this stand held the tank. That's what I was more surprised about. I had to fix that damn thing before we could even put the tank on it. You were here, you know.
I mean,
you saw me do it.
That wasn't wasn't a huge deal. I'm just for $2,700 because we paid something similar to that for one of these, right? But they came with 2 FX6s and a whole bunch of other crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 125 came with two two FX6s, two Aquatops, which are basically the same thing as Suns, canister filters, and then it came with two Fluval 110s, which were hang on the backs,
Right.
which got given to the one and only Reaper because he needed them and I wasn't using them, and I gave them to him. No matter the opinions there, that's how that happened. And
Even still.
he's still using them to this day. They're working great for him. So I'm glad that they went and got used. The Aquatops, one of them I put down on the pool just to help, and the other one went into Angel's 60-gallon tank, which,
Has no fish in it now.
well, imagine that. So I guess what I need to figure out is what the hell's going on with that? That's something behind the scenes we can figure out, but
Yes.
we need to get to the bottom of that because that's real estate that can be utilized, and if nobody's going to utilize it, I will.
We might have an idea for it, but we'll see. Alan says, I just had an idea. I got to get you to play Subnautica. It's an alien ocean world, so if you have a PS4, I can bring my copy. I have both the first and Below Zero.
Huh?
I don't video game. It's a video game called Alien Ocean World.
Are you high?
Or, no, it's called Subnautica. It's an alien ocean. Okay. Lefty says it's cool, so I'm out. I'm just kidding.
I'll try it, but will it play on the PS5? I'm
Right.
sure it will. PS4s do. I still play
Um,
Fallout 4 on the PS5.
Salient. Also, he would like to know what else awesome do you give away?
Hey, once in a while, I
It's-
just get a burr and get rid of stuff. So,
Eh,
a ton of stuff.
Lefty says I take back my present. Listen, it was just a joke, Lefty. Gosh, I don't video game anyway.
I do. I'll try it.
So as far as giving things away, it's very rare. Like an ex-boss of mine who literally just lives down the street from us, his son has a turtle tank. Apparently they've had this turtle for like 15 years. And his little hang on, yeah.
He's fine. He doesn't need a filter.
His little hang on back went out on his tank, and I've posted some videos of my newest beta, Fuego, who had a hang on back. I converted him to sponge because that's what I prefer. So I just had this hang on back filter just sitting, so I gave that to him for free.
Whoa, Hillary made it in.
Hi, Hillary!
I'm not giving any more fluvels out. I'm just saying.
No. This was literally a little whisper for like 10 to 20 gallon tank.
No, he's talking
They were
about
$15.
the
No, I know.
that gave Reaper.
No, I know. The filter that I gave away though it was only good for like 10 to 20 gallons. It was just a little Fluval whisper.
Well, now, if you need parts for the Fluval, what was that? Is it 306? I think that's 306.
We have the 304s and the 306s.
And then there's the 407.
Right.
Which I have some parts for. I mean, I have extra Fluval parts. If there's just random things you need, I might have it. So before you junk the thing, hit me up. What are you doing?
Yes, Foxy. I absolutely have a tank ready for an axolotl. And now I'm going to have to get on your Get Gills.
Yeah. I remember that video because I commented on it. Yeah, if you need parts like that, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm afraid of God.
Foxy, are these the ones that are from the
Right.
same
You stop it.
batch as Lucy and Fred and Ethel and Ricky? Or are these different ones?
You guys do.
Either way, it doesn't necessarily matter because, yes, axolotl. Yeah.
Oh, you wanted it.
Hillary, we also has the SADs because no Chicago makes us,
Well, none yet. Tim popping in. What's happening, Tim? How's it going, guys?
Foxy said, yes, those are the babies. Wait a minute. I kind of almost would hope that I could reserve Fred, Ethel, Ricky, or Lucy. Just because I watched all of those babies hatch. But anyway, any of those axolotl babies.
Well, I mean, there's a tank that's not doing anything.
I know! I need another Lattle baby. I'm gonna have to get on your Get Gills, Foxy, because
Psycho.
axolotl babies. Yes.
I know you. I know. You're
Yes.
in your own mind.
Alan says, I sense money being spent soon. It's axolotls, and you have to understand that when these babies were hatching around Christmas time, Foxy was doing 24-hour streams
Oh, yeah.
and was watching these babies. Like, I was physically invested in watching all 4 of these specific eggs hatch. All 4 of them. And that wasn't all of them. She just had picked these 4. And I was invested in watching these babies hatch. Like, he would literally come down the stairs and I would be yelling, come on, Lucy, come on, Lucy. Yes. She says, I wish I could pick those out personally for you, Jess, but sibling resemblance is strong with these guys. Well, listen, I'll just pick one out and name on one of those 4. It's okay. It's fine. Salient wants to know your favorite filter.
Well, that's easy.
The
Favorite
Fugle?
canister?
I think just filter in general.
Oh, the FX6. Hands down, that's the workhorse. That's the workhorse. However, I've been getting into sumps, and once established, sumps are actually really, really nice. I have yet to have to clean that one, and we don't know about that one yet. And basically, the pool filter is a sump, sort of. So I'm kind of liking the sump idea, but if we had to pick canisters, it would definitely be an FX6. If we had to pick hang on the backs, it would be a Title. As all my hang on the backs that I have now are Titles because they're just the only thing I don't like is that damn top grate. But other than that, badass filter.
And for me, I prefer a sponge. But I also have smaller tanks than you, so I can get away with sponges. But
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if any of the moderators have shared Foxy's YouTube channel yet, but please do because she does bring up a good point. They do live stream hatchings as often as they can, and they have done several. The first one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but they did pygmy Corys as well. And I did watch bits of the Corys hatching also.
Ladies.
So, Lefty, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Lefty. So, Foxy does a lot of educational streams. They're usually 24 hours, but they go from the time they notice the eggs until the eggs hatch. And they are so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
Eakins!
But yeah, no, it. I don't know where I was going with that.
Lefty said, "What's educational mean?" That's kind of terrifying because aren't you a teacher?
Education. He's only a teacher from the hours of 7 to 2.
Anywho,
Or I don't know. I'm just saying.
her,
What's
but
up, Ian? How you doing, buddy?
she also has the Hot Mess Express with Dee Dee, which
Yes.
is very
Oh, that
self-explanatory. Those streams usually are a hot mess, but they are a great giggly hot mess. They're fun.
Now, I think we haven't gotten that far yet, so I better not
Haven't gotten
say
that
anything.
far with.
We're just gonna stop it. Yep. We got it with the drawing thing the other day. And,
Oh, no, we have not gotten that far.
Okay, well then that's why.
Okay.
Okay.
I know you were, Lefty. That's why I was being sarcastic right back.
So listen, we've got actually a hell of a year lining up already for the live streams. You guys are actually probably going to get tired when it's just us. You're like, oh, it's just them.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Because we've got some peoples.
Ian says that Arowana looks awesome. He really is everybody's favorite.
He's a dick.
He's over there now, but he really is everyone's favorite, and that I think is why we sit in front of this tank the way that we do every Monday.
That and I have more room here. I'd love to sit in front of Bobby's tank because Bobby's getting freaking huge.
You mean Frankie?
Frankie's getting freaking huge. Bobby's getting huger.
Yeah.
Actually, this guy that's right behind her that you can't see because, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, okay. You see his tail right there. Anyways,
that was weird.
that's Groot. And Groot is getting huge. Groot is the size of Bobby. And Groot's only 2 years old. Bobby's 4.
Lefty said, by the way, audio sounds better tonight compared to last week. So maybe I need to be on this side. Because, shocker, I'm louder than you. And I think that I tend to,
You're just now
tweak your
realizing
microphone.
this?
No, I've always known this. But I think that I tweak the microphone out when I talk. But anyway, we've
This would
also
shock me if we had a stream that haven't.
true.
Oh, we need to end it right now.
Why?
Because we didn't have any problems.
Oh my God! Wait, knocking on wood. Okay, there we go.
Holy shit! That's never happened on the stream before.
Salient said, "Did you watch Kev over at Caveman Aquatics video 2 days ago? His arowana jumped out of the container twice."
That guy jumped twice.
Funny story. This dude actually jumped out of the net when the previous owner was trying to net him into a bucket to bring him here. And then when I netted him to try to get him into this tank, he jumped out of that net and landed on our floor. So he hit the floor twice before we could even get him into this tank.
So ultimately, when I deem it's time to put him in the pool, I will also be putting a net over the pool.
Yeah.
Because of all the fish in the pool, I think he's the only one that's actually going to jump.
Arrows are nuts. They are nuts.
Yeah, he does not like being handled.
Right.
He doesn't mind if you pet him, unless you put your hand in his face. Then
Okay.
he really doesn't mind it. Then he becomes a dick.
I love this because Jesse is asking so many questions. Salient, sorry. Jesse is his name, and I remember that because whatever. But now he would like to know your favorite size tank. And that's hard because we have like
Well, like
30 tanks.
wait a minute. You mean the tanks that I own, or
That's
just
also
like
the
a
other
favorite
hard part.
size in general?
Right.
Because
Let's go with
I don't have the size I want.
let's go
We'll put it that way.
favorite with what we have.
Favorite was what we.
Your favorite out of the tanks we have. Let's go with that.
What size is the cube, and why is it your favorite tank? It's like, well, that's 200 gallons. Honestly, that is the biggest tank I have. I have two 150s.
Okay, so Jesse said like if you could only have one.
If I could only have one, it would be
That's so hard because
like of any tank I wanted.
okay. I mean, if you go that route,
One of any tank I wanted, it would be like a 2,000 gallon. Seriously. Because I can literally do damn near anything I want with a 2,000 gallon tank.
yeah. But I think if you're talking, so what was your answer if it was what out of what we have?
Out of the tanks I have, Lefty pretty much called it.
The
cube
200.
tank is a 200 gallon cube tank. That is the biggest tank aquarium that we have, besides the pool, which is 600 gallons.
Right.
But the cube tank is just its own ecosystem, its own, I don't know. It's just its own world in there.
Yeah.
But, I've got a mix of discus, gouramis, harlequins, German rams, Bolivian rams. Hopefully, maybe some geophagus coming soon.
He actually messaged me, and I'll talk to you about that live off stream. But
Okay. Well,
geophagus redheads locally,
those are pretty cool.
and yeah, we're gonna get some.
That is like one of my favorite tanks, but I mean, it's hard for me to peg that because I have
So many good ones.
that 150 and this 150 and 125 and those, and it's just like, man, it's hard for me to pick one. But if I had to come right out and say it would be the 200 gallon. Not because it's the biggest, just because it's the most awkward tank I have, and the road that has developed in a year and 2 months.
Yeah.
Just a little over a year. The own separate little world in that tank. That tank is so complex now. I mean, yeah, if I show it on video, it just looks like a bunch of Amazon swords with a few discus swimming around, but you don't know what all's in there. There's even a Black Widow frontosa in there, which I will probably never get out of there. And I've got a couple dozen Harley Quinn, unless he ate them.
No, they're in there.
There's black coolie loaches in there. There's a clown loach in there. There's what else is in there? 4 discus.
Your blue rams?
Yeah, my blue ram, my German blues. I got a trio of German blues. I've got 4 Bolivian rams in there. I mean, it just there's so much stuff happening in there, and everybody's calm, which is odd. Yeah. I'm not used to calm tanks. This is not a calm tank.
No.
The T-bone tank's a pretty calm one. The Hex tank isn't calm. The cichlid tank they're calm right now, but they're usually not.
And what's really funny is you say the 200, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't love every single one of these tanks. But for me, if I had to choose, my 15-gallon Blue Ball is probably my favorite tank because it's just the right size. It holds the perfect fish for me, And I love every single one of these tanks. I really do. Don't get me wrong. I have a favorite about every single one of them. But if I had to specifically choose, it would be my 15-gallon flu ball.
Now, Salem says, I asked that same question to Jason at prime time. Can you guess his answer? No, I really can't. because
No.
I
We
like-
don't know Jason that well.
I like a lot of his tanks. So, ow. Damn it, you need your cloth tray. 180 said it leaves you with more options, but not too big. Yeah,
If he could only have one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong, though.
no, and it's a nice thing to do because, I mean, you can really go a lot of ways. You don't have to go the direction I went with that tank, with that 200. You don't have to go the route I went. You don't have to dirt it. You don't have to sand cap it. You don't have to plant it and then put
Right.
discus and blah 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 blah. You could honestly damn near probably get away with a Mabu in that tank. At least
So,
for
A little while.
quite a while. But
Lavaca was in that tank for a little while.
yeah. Because that's a 3x3x3. I mean,
And I probably shouldn't have said that.
they're not going to outgrow that in a couple of years. Okay. So that gives you time to work on something that's big enough for them. And a 300 is like the minimum you want to put. So,
So, funny, Lefty just said, I'd say the 40 breeder is probably my fave size footprint of tanks.
that is a versatile tank.
I literally just came across this 40. You guys all know, you know the journey, you've heard about it. I am excited to get it up and running and started. I just don't know still if that's going to be my favorite because of all of the tanks that I have, and I'm the one that has the nano tanks. I'm intimidated by the size because it's technically going to be the biggest tank for me. So I don't know.
But that's where I come in. I'm like, that little guy.
Jesse wants to know what's your thoughts on keeping parrots with Mabunas. Keep in mind, my one parrot is more aggressive than my Mabunas. We tried that. We did have parrots with Mabunas.
You can do it. The masses and the fish police will say you can't. You can do it. The thing is the parrots. Are we talking blood parrots?
I'm going to guess blood parrots, yes.
Okay. If we're talking blood parrots, they are like big puppies. And they will try to eat them. They might not be successful at it just because their mouths are odd. But you can do it, but more or less, a lot of time with blood parrots, at least the ones I've had,
They were assholes.
one of them was a huge dick.
They were assholes.
But they were just big puppies. They just wanted to play. Sometimes the fish they were with just didn't want to play back. So I don't know that I would put them with Mabunas. I don't think that would be a great idea.
From what I remember, it didn't. It went well for a while until it didn't.
We didn't have him in the Mabuna thing.
We had one in there, I thought, with
No,
the Mabunas.
No.
You're way.
You're thinking of a hat. Which they're fine. But no, me personally, I don't think I would. If you had to do it, I wouldn't do it for very long.
Be whiz!
It'll probably wind up being bad. Because the parrots, and the parrots get bad rap, they get called dicks, which mine were. But they just want to play.
Joshua Maxwell, hello?
They're like a big red puppy. They just want to play, but they can be brutal.
A big, dumb, red, aggressive puppy.
They can be brutal about it sometimes, but
Clifford with an attitude.
Yeah, Clifford. They can clip you. That's
Clifford with an attitude.
I don't think I would put them in with Mabunas. It's just
No.
because the Mabunas have their own attitude and they can be dicks too. But the blood parrots would probably demolish them if they left them in there too long. They'd just beat the hell out of them. I wouldn't do it. It just, me personally, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Now, would I put one in here with all of these jerks?
Probably.
Yeah. I have.
Yeah. Okay. We are an hour and 15 minutes into this. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Jesse said I wasn't gonna do it, just a
ooh,
thought,
we should probably. What's happening here? I thought. Why is this not charging?
because it's not. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Well, the laptop's almost dead, so.
Nah, you have 48% battery.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
fine.
trust that. That's gonna go quick.
It's also an hour and 15. Like you've
And
gone
then there's.
way past what we normally do. So
Yeah. When you come to North Carolina, hell, my dad just flew down there tonight.
swing by Fayetteville. I actually have a buddy that doesn't live too far from Fayetteville.
I drove by there.
Eddie doesn't live very far from Fayetteville.
I tell you what, if
So-
we're ever out that way, we will. We'll
KG
look you up.
Tropicals is not too far from me. Nice.
Cool. Well, guys, I think with the time thing, and the whole 3 hours of sleep for me is just not.
Yeah, I'm running.
I think
on
I'm
about
crashing,
2 to 3.
is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I'm running on like 2 to 3 myself. So
Oh man. Well, I love you guys for coming in, and I tell you what, I hate Mondays, but I like the end of Mondays
you
because
guys make it better.
I get to do this. You guys make my Mondays better. So
And it was a very Monday.
it was whatever. But this is like my favorite part of Mondays. So I appreciate everybody coming in. I hope I hope everybody has a good, safe week. There's a lot of shit coming everywhere. We're just gonna put it that way. And not everybody's getting hit with snow. Other people's gonna get hit with other stuff. So not gonna be a good thing.
Basically, regardless of where you are, just stay safe.
I hope
Be
everybody
prepared.
hope everybody stays safe, makes it out of it. I want to see you guys again next week, and we can do this all over again. Hopefully next week I will have some more sleep under my belt and maybe a little bit more energy. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But anyways, I want to thank the mods for doing the mod things. I appreciate you guys so much. The replay crew, as you guys come in, what's happening? Stay metal. Have a good week. And thank you all for coming. So without further ado, I think we're going to call it. So everybody have a kick-ass Monday night. Have a kick-ass week. Stay safe. Don't let the weather get you. And, go make a snowman or something.
Pee in the snow.
I pee in the snow a lot.
Write your name in the snow.
I will write my name in the snow and mail it to you. No, I'm kidding.
Gross.
This is why we just need to
Yeah. Okay, bye
stay
guys.
metal, guys.
Love you, bye.